Hey guys, so today we had some bad news. Well, I'm a bit late to this, about 3 days now, but we had some bad news of, as you can see on the screen, the game theorists, or MatPat you may know him as. I've watched him growing up all my life, and I always did enjoy his videos on game theories and basically anything else he could really give me. As you can see here, he's put a video together called Goodbye Internet, which, as all of you probably already know by now, he is leaving YouTube. I've decided today to finally watch this video because I've been busy the last 3 days, start of 2024 and all that. Got your busy ass shit to do. I've decided to watch it and I decided to share it with you guys. Now, I know bits of this video, so we're not going to watch the whole thing, so I don't think it is all related to why he is leaving. I just want to know personally why he is leaving. So let's jump right into it.
Clickbait. On March 9th, I will be hosting my last Theory episode, at which point
Okay, so
I'll
not
be
quite
handing off
yet.
the channels to someone else. There it is. That's it. Send tweet. Roll.
Ah, well, I guess that's it then, guys. You just leave. He's just done. But no. Um, as I said, he has been around for, I think it's 10 plus years now. He's been doing this whole like game theorist sort of stuff. He's done movies and all that, I believe, as well, like movie theories. But game theory is the biggest one he has done. And I've watched plenty of the videos. I'm subscribed on my actual main account. Um, I put up a tweet recently saying that he's going to be missed, but as I said, I never actually expect him to leave. Um, but yeah, it's just crazy to think that this happened. It also happened to someone else. I can't remember his name. I think it's Tom something. You guys can fact check that out later. But basically, I just didn't know that he was leaving. This kind of came out of a shock. I found out off Atkins a couple days ago. And since then, I've just kind of been waiting and waiting to do this video because I've been curious myself about it and I've decided to do it. So let's just carry on with why he's actually leaving.
Done here. That's all you need to know, right? Oh, wow. Forgive me, by the way, if I'm a little bit more disorganized than usual. Normally, I would want to script out something like this pretty precisely. But with an announcement like this, I wanted to bring it back to just us. There's no one else in the room. There's no teleprompters. There's no nothing. It's just the way that this whole thing started.
Just unscripted sort of stuff.
The conversation between us. And sorry that I keep getting emotional about this. I'll try not to, but it's a big deal. You know, like, if you think about it, this channel is Steph and my first child, really. Before we had Ollie, before we had Skip, Catbat, like, it was this. This was our baby. This channel has been going for 13 years. I think in total it's somewhere around like 1,200 theories. And only half of those are FNAF. Shocking. I know, we actually did stuff that wasn't FNAF related. But this has been a literal third of my life. And I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss this. I value what we have here. I value this conversation, this openness, this relationship that we share. And I'm sad that I won't be able to see you every week. Which then I guess prompts the question of like, why? Why am I doing this now? Why am I making this announcement today? Why am I walking away from the channels?
No matter what, he's got to get on with the video, no matter how he feels about it. He just has to switch back up, bring it back up, hype up the video a little bit, and kind of all bring it back onto track, you know what I mean? Because you see he's emotionally upset, but it was the switch up that I respected there. It was like, yeah, just get back on the job. Also, I've remembered the name. It was Tom Scott, who's also left YouTube to focus on his branches in life, but we'll get back to the video. I'm not going to pause too much.
Well, to be honest, it was Tom Scott. You can blame Tom Scott. Tom just did his farewell video, and I'm like, well, he was able to do it. I want to be able to fly away in a helicopter. Obviously, that's not it. But really, my reasons for making this announcement today is probably largely the same as Tom's reasons, or Seth Everman's, or Captain Sparkle's, or Papa Meats, or Stampy Longheads. Like, there's a lot of these videos that are coming.
I did not know any of them were done. Oh shit, that's a lot more than I thought. Fuck. I mean, I don't really watch many of them, but Captain Sparkles is one I've watched for a long time, and I didn't think he was quitting. Fuck. That's a hit to me now. Fuck, a lot of my childhood people are going, damn, guess gotta find some new YouTubers as time goes on. Can't resort back to the good old fashions when you need to.
Out these days, and there's going to be a lot more happening throughout this year. Steph and I have known this video would be coming for the last 3 years. We weren't sure it was necessarily going to be today. We didn't know exactly when it would fall, but we knew it was going to happen eventually. That's why over the last couple years we've been staffing up so much. That's why we partnered with a larger company to help run the channels. That's why we've been spending so much time outside of this box training up the team to make the best videos that they can, because we knew that we couldn't do this forever. We knew that honestly we didn't want to do this forever. For as much as I love you and I love overthinking things and I love theorizing, I don't love late nights. I don't love the fact that
I'm the opposite. I love my late nights. I'm up till 5 a.m. most nights.
Steph and I have been work first for over a decade, where I'm sitting down at dinner with my best friend and we're talking about business logistics, or we're talking about animatronic toes. I miss the days where I could just sit down on the couch with her and play video games, and it's not for content. Or I'm playing a game and I'm not thinking about what theories are going to come out of that. I miss it. So that's a big reason. That was a big one right there. But also just the internet's changing. My life has changed in the last 13 years. I mentioned Dolly before. He's the coolest little dude, and he's getting older by the minute. And I watch him, and he is so much fun, and he is so much smarter than I was when I was his age. He also probably knows the FNAF lore better than I do, which is a problem that I should probably address at some point. But honestly, I want to be able to spend more time with him. Another sad fact of the matter is I'm getting older. I'm 37 now. The other day, I actually had to Google my own age.
Doesn't look 37. Jesus, he's grown well, isn't he? Like, I knew he was been around since I was, what, when did I start watching? Like, 2012? Maybe 13? So I've been watching him on and off for like 10 years, so I knew he was, like, at least in his 30s. I think he was nearly 40, though. Like, I thought he was, like, maybe just got into his 30s coming up. Fuck.
And you know that when you have to start like doing math in your head to calculate how old you are over the hill, my friends. Though to be fair, to my credit, I think I'm like the only 37-year-old out there who has an unironic appreciation of Skibidi Toilet. Then again, maybe that's the problem, right? Like, maybe that's not a good thing. And honestly, because this is all about us being honest, there is a bit of a selfish side to this. When you think about it, there's only really 2 ways to step away from a YouTube channel. You either just decide the day that you stop uploading and you're like, I'm done, or you just keep uploading videos from now until the heat death of the universe, and you watch as your relevance slowly dies or your passion slowly dies. And for me and my journey in this place, I always wanted to go out on a high note. And when you stop and look at the last year, this has been the best year in the theorist lifespan ever. Like, no joke. It is our highest view year. It is the year where we launched Style Theory and immediately put our foothold in a brand new space, and that took off, and now we're one of the top style and fashion channels on YouTube. And that kind of completes the trifecta of, hey, we now have a top channel in 4 different verticals that are completely different. And no other YouTuber really has ever been able to do it to that scale. That's amazing. This is also the year where I was able to meet you guys at our Broadway show. I was able to play at the PGA and show that, hey, YouTubers aren't particularly good at golf, but they can make your event relevant for like a couple of minutes. It was also the year that I got to host the Streamy Awards, and it wasn't cringe. I mean, to be fair, the Streamy Awards are always a little bit cringe, but it was the right amount of cringe. When I pull up videos of all my favorite creators, and I watch them, and all of a sudden I start hearing people just casually dropping, "That's just a theory."
It's just a theory, a game theory.
Now, this is just a theory, people.
At the end of the day, it's just a game theory.
That's just a theory. A Freebirds theory.
Also a lot of lore, so if you're a big theory head, proceed at your own risk.
I did not know about this theory.
That's a theory.
That right there, that is incredible.
That's when you know you've made an impact, is when a quote that you say so much, like your own little catchphrase, like he says it's just a game theory. That's his quote. And once that is then cemented into your personality and comes off in other videos, that's when you know you've made it big.
That's the note that I want to leave on. And that's how you just know it's the right time. All of those reasons coming together, saying, hey, this is the moment. And that's hard to say, because change is scary. Change is hard. But sometimes the right decision isn't the easy decision. The easy decision would just be to carry on doing this and do FNAF Part 332. But that wouldn't be the right decision. I think the best way to explain it is with a video game analogy. Feels appropriate, right? Whoa, it's game theory, ha! Did it. Check
Just
the
a
game part of
theory.
it off. But the way I like to think about it is Earthbound. I think I've made it pretty clear over the years that that is, without question, my favorite game of all time. Sans' Nest, all that, you're all familiar with that. But what you might not be familiar with at this point is how the game ends. At the end of Earthbound, after you save the world, everything opens up to you. You can revisit every single location that you've been to. You can talk to every NPC that you met on your journey. And it's this incredible moment as a gamer. You see just how many lives have been impacted thanks to your journey. And then after spending as much time as you want talking to all those people, you end up back home. You go back to where it all began, where you were just a kid waking up in bed and starting your adventure. And even though your mom's there and your dog's there and your weird telephone dad's there, it feels different somehow. Like, sure, this is still a place of love and acceptance and comfort and security, but you just don't quite fit anymore. Because you just traveled the world. You made all these new friends. You are different. You grew up. And your relationship to this place grows up. It evolves. In case you couldn't tell, I'm Ness, which I guess would also mean that I'm also Sans. But I was also Ness in the FNAF movie, which just opens up all sorts of weird canon. Slap a thumbnail on that one. So anyway, there you have it. That is why I'm leaving. I hope you can understand.
I am going to leave it there because I've kind of had a little skim through the rest of the parts, and I think he's just talking about what's going forward next. Like, it's the final countdown, a new challenge appears, Baby Wake Up. They announced MatPats DLC and Try Not to Laugh, Cry Challenge, impossible. I think I'm going to leave that there, though. So if you have enjoyed this video, and it has been a bit of a gutting one because we found out so many people leaving, and also a big influencer, 18.6 million people have subbed to him. This is my second account. Well, this is my YouTube account, so I don't really sub to anyone on there. But I was subbed to him, and he used to enjoy his videos based on what I wanted to watch. I wouldn't watch all of them, but if I wanted to watch the video, I would. And he's done a few stuff. He's done a YouTube Red show at some point as well, which was quite interesting. Oh, there he is. There's Tom Scott down at the bottom, right there, like right here. Yeah. We're not watching his video, though, a minute. I actually don't watch him, so it'd make no difference to me. But if you have enjoyed this video, slap that like button, type in the comments. I don't really know what to type. I would say rip, but he's not dead. Good luck to him, I guess. I don't know. Just type theory. Fuck it. In the comments, type theory, game theory, whatever you feel is appropriate. And from there, we'll see what happens. I do wish him the best, though. There are other people stepping up to the plate now, me and Atkins included. We will happily take the place in for you, game theory. It's all good. People still have content to watch. I don't think we'll ever do it as good as you, but we'll still do it. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, slap that like button, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. See ya!